Hello YouTube, Dave here again, back with another Monster Cards opening video. So yesterday I took a look at the Challenge 0 through 5 box, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Challenge 6 through 16 box. So this will be a pretty quick one, but we'll have a look here and see what we got. So on the back, just gives a little bit of a preview. Of course we have, looks like the oversized cards again. This set contains 74 cards. With monsters from Challenge Rating 6 through 16, game statistics on one side and art on the other side. So that is something that is definitely going to be useful, is being able to show them what the monsters look like without showing them the book and letting them glimpse the stats there. So this is another new release. This came out just last week at the time that I'm airing this, and we've got here the prices. So it's $15.99 US or $21.99 Canadian. I am Canadian, so I paid the $21.99. So without further ado, let's just see if we can get this open without damaging anything. Alright, looks like we got it there. And looks like most of these, and that's kind of what I thought was going to happen, most of these are the large double-sided cards. So yeah, so we got this great big pack of cards here, and then we've got two little tiny bundles of just the regular size cards, which again, once you start getting up into the higher challenge ratings, most of your monsters are going to have tons of statistics and things that need to be included on the card. So let's just go ahead and we'll open these up. Alright, perfect. So we got the smaller ones out anyway, so let's just have a quick look. I mean, there's not very many of these, and actually you don't even get the sound of separating them. So, oh, I didn't actually take the plastic off this one yet, so. Alright, so we have the Chimera, Cyclops, Hezro, Young Black Dragon, and we probably have all the young dragons here, so Young Yellow, or not, God, Yellow, Blue, Green, the Young Red Dragon, Young White Dragon. We'll look at the stats here in a second. But since there's only a handful of these smaller ones, I thought we would look at all of the art, the 3D, and the Cloud Giant. And then we have the Fire Giant, Frost Giant. So they're all, I guess, pretty simple and straightforward. Stone Giant, Storm Giant. Then we have the Githyanki Knight, Githzerai Zerth, a Grick Alpha, Invisible Stalker. It actually has artwork versus the Invisible Stalker from the 2nd edition AD&D Monsters Manual. The Spirit Naga, the Rock, and the Wyvern. So the stats are, again, pretty straightforward for most of these things, but let's just have a look at our Young Red Dragon. So what we have here is, it gives you, if you didn't see the other video, it gets the name up top here, the type underneath, the challenge with the experience points value at the bottom, as well as the page reference if you want to look up the complete stat block in the monster manual. On the front here, it has the image of what the creature is with the name, and it does give credit to the artist as well, which I think is really, really cool. So on the actual stat block of the card here, you have its armor class, hit points, including the actual hit dice that it gets, its speeds, and for its statistics, it gives you the modifiers rather than the stats and modifiers. So it just gives you the information that you're actually going to use. Saving throws. For the skills that it has extra bonuses beyond the ones just shown here. Its immunity, Senses, so blind sight 30 feet, dark vision 120 feet, passive perception 18. Languages common and draconic. Alright, and then its actions. So multi-attack, it makes 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. So bite, claw, and then its fire breath, which gives the amount of dice as well, and the average damage, which is pretty cool. So those are the small, like the regular size cards that we're used to from like the spellbook cards as well as the magic item cards. But they also have these massive cards that are basically the size of both of these put together. So we'll open up these as well and just sort of show them off too while we're here. And again, this is going to be a little bit of a process. Alright, we got her started here. Alright, so this one should... There we go. I don't know why, there's just something about that sound that I always find kind of satisfying. Alright, so we have... And we're not going to go through all of them here, but I do want to find... So we got our angels there. Cloaker. Chasman, demons. Do we have... Are we missing something? So we have angels, demons. Oops. Rock. Uh-oh. Chain devil. So then we got our devils. Dragons. So there's one thing in particular that I'm looking for, and people probably know what it is based off of my preferences for things. So we got drow. Golems. Hydra. Huh. Did I miss something? Are some of these maybe stuck together, or? It doesn't appear as if there's a beholder, which is kind of upsetting because that's my favorite monster. And they're like CR 13, I think. Okay, well, that's actually a little bit disappointing. There's no beholder. I mean, I don't think there'd be... It wasn't on one of the smaller cards, was it? Unless a couple of these were stuck together. But it starts with the Chimera, so obviously not. Huh. There's also no Aboleth either, I noticed, and I don't think that's challenge rating higher than 16. So, well, anyway, yeah, that actually is a little bit disappointing if that's the case. Unless the Beholder challenge rating is way higher than I thought, but I'm pretty sure it's only CR like 13. I got all the demons. Oh. Cloaker. Yeah, these are out of order now. I'll fix that. But Shield Guardian, Remoraz, Rakshasa, Purple Worm. Go to Archpriest, Hydra, Dragons, Dragon Turtle, Strider. Genies. Golems. A Slad. Treant. Yeti. Yonti Abomination. Nope, there's, okay, well, that sucks. I like these products. I will say that I do like these products, but it's strange that they had the Spectator in the first set and there's no Beholder in this set. That just seems really odd. It's also one of the most iconic D&D monsters out there, so the fact that it's not in here is really, really bizarre. But anyway, that aside, that really disappoints me, but that's probably just me. I'm not going to hold that against the product as a whole. Hopefully there will be another set of these cards that comes out that fixes that. But let's just have a look at one of the stat blocks here for the double-sided card. So it's got pretty much the same format. You've got all of its actions here going down one side, and then you have all of its extra abilities over here. So in this case you have things like the description of Wall of Ice for the Ice Devil, including the art and everything. So anyway, there you go. So these are cool. At the end of the day, I still do recommend picking these up because I think that they are going to be really useful. It's just weird that they omitted one of their most iconic monsters in the history of the game from this set, but have a Spectator Beholder in the other. So the only thing that I can think of with this is that they may have to base these, and I just sort of thought about this. So these cards, these monster cards, might be based off of what's available through the OGL, the Open Gaming License, and the SRD, the Standard Reference Document. And Beholders and Aboleths, I don't believe, are on either of those things. So it's interesting that a Spectator is, but because I know like there was a Spectator in the Adventure Lost Mine of Phandelver. So I guess these are based off of the monsters that are in the OGL. So, which is, I mean, there's still a great assortment of monsters that are, but where this is a first party, well, not first party, but it's a licensed product, it would have been nice had they have gone beyond that, because, again, it would have been nice to have seen, like, the Beholder stats, the Aboleth stats, and there's other, creatures as well that Wizards of the Coast have as, intellectual property through their acquisition of TSR. So anyway, I was actually really looking forward to seeing that Beholder card. So a little bit of disappointment there, but at the end of the day, these are still great products. These are still going to be, I think, really, really useful at your table. So I still do recommend them, even if they are based off of just the free basic rules. There's still a lot of useful things in here. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have these in your possession as well, let me know, and let me know what your thoughts are, how useful they've been to you, if you've been using these at your table. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Take care.